Hey everybody, Dirili here. Thank you so much for joining me for another episode of Office Lovers. Along Akihito Hyoga's route, we are on his extras now. Not sure if they're going to fit in one video or not, we shall see. But first we're reading the epilogue, Circle of Happiness. You can just sit back, relax, and let me read you a story. The air was warm out, and the sun was shining. It was a lovely blue sky day fit for a picnic. Too bad a pane of glass separated us from that. The world in this room wasn't so pleasant.
Will you just shut up and listen to me? I'm telling you, think about the cost, damn it.
I am listening to you, and you just have to say it once. I think I'll remember. But in this stage of planning period, we should be throwing out tons of ideas.
I agree. Ken, you always agree with her. You're always on her side.
Not true. I agree with her opinion. That's why I'm on her side, not the other way around.
Why are Mahiro and I always arguing about cost of things?
Why, you little smart-mouthed? Oh my, looks like the kids are at it again. This is the true glory of youth. The youngins on the team are really going well today, huh? Mr. Otori.
Mr. Otori, will you please say something?
Well, I think that. Anyway, all of you sit down now. I can't tell if this is a meeting or a war zone anymore.
Oh, sorry. Mahiro and I immediately clammed up and took our seats. Today was the meeting for our new project, a wedding cosmetics line. A line for those who prepare weddings, those who attend, and even for planning. We teamed up with a wedding planning company to create new cosmetics based on weddings.
We can worry about the cost issues later. Right now, we should be tossing around ideas.
Huh?
Why are you so shocked?
It's just that it's rare to see you agree with anything I say, Mr. Kaido. Sorry.
Yeah, she's right. Has someone had a change of heart?
No. It's not that she's special or anything. I just believe in this team, that's all.
Oh, don't say that. I miss you, Mr. Kaido. Mr. Kaido. He's right. It feels good to be able to create something with this team. This must be what trust feels like. I trust and believe in this team too. That's why I feel like I can say anything.
Well, yeah, me too. It's because of you that I can say whatever's on my mind. That's all we want from you young ones, ideas. We'll take responsibility for the rest.
Mr. Hyoga.
Yeah, the most important thing today is to just get our thoughts out there. Just say what you feel.
Wait, really? Okay. I love you, Dirili.
That's not what he means. It's not exactly work or product related. What? Ken?
That's not what he means.
Oh.
As Ken said that, Mahiro scratched at his head. P seemed to return to the conference room and we smiled. With some work still, I can't stop laughing at that. That was so cute and funny. With some work still left to do for the next time, we wrapped up the meeting. Phew, I'm back. Oh, hey there. How did the meeting go? It was okay, I guess. We're just getting things started, so it's hard to tell. Man, it must be rough in there. You were there for 3 hours. What, 3 hours? Wow, I had no idea. I looked at the clock. The meeting had started at 10, now it was 1 o'clock. We just got so worked up. You should go get some lunch. Yeah, I'm pretty hungry.
Excuse me.
Oh, Mahiro, what's up?
Hey, I'm here too.
What are you two doing here?
We were just thinking of going to get lunch. You haven't eaten either, right?
Yeah, I had no idea how much time had passed. We got so wrapped up.
Seriously, I was getting hungry and I saw Mahiro sneak over here.
No one was sneaking. I was just...
Trying to steal away without us noticing is called sneaking.
Would you stop calling it that?
You were thinking of asking Dirili to lunch, weren't you? That's not okay.
Oh, jeez. This is exactly why I was trying to sneak out of here.
So Ken wouldn't bug you? Okay, well, how about the 3 of us go to lunch then?
Okay, I know a cafe that does lunch until late. How about we go there?
Sounds good, let's go. The 3 of us left together to go to get lunch. What about Mr. Hyoga? This is supposed to be his sequel.
So, do you have any plans to get married, Dirili?
Mahiro, are you okay? A worrisome sound had gurgled from his throat. I handed him a glass of water.
You're not going to die, are you, Mahiro?
And if I did, whose fault would it be, huh? Why would you ask something like that?
The marriage thing. I just wanted to know. I think you're overreacting.
I didn't even get the chance to be surprised.
Oh, sorry about that. It was just so random. It totally threw me off.
It was random. Why ask me about marriage like that?
Well, we're working on getting a wedding-themed project after all.
Even still.
Are you really telling me you aren't curious about her and Mr. Hyoga?
Well, I guess. Kinda, sorta.
So, Dirili, tell us.
Well, at the moment, it hasn't really come up, I guess.
Really? You think Mr. Hyoga would be all about that conversation by now?
You think?
Well, yeah. He's not getting any younger. It's not strange to be thinking about marriage.
You haven't thought about it at all?
I guess I haven't. It's just that work is so much fun these days. Oh, just then I noticed something.
What is it?
I just realized that, what with work getting so busy, we haven't really been together.
No dates or anything? Seriously?
Are you two okay?
Oh, that's bad, isn't it? Do you think that's really that bad?
It happens a lot, you know, that fight. What's it gonna be, me or your job?
But the genders will be reversed this time.
I really don't think Mr. Hyoga is the type to say something like that.
Maybe you're right, but there's still a chance his needs aren't being met.
Oh no. Isn't he really busy too, though? Aren't we both busy? Ugh.
He may be right, though. He may get lonely with you two not going out on dates.
Ugh. Recently, the only times we've met up were to go to lunch or meetings.
And you're with us for lunch today.
Oh god, that is bad, isn't it?
Not at all. I think it's cool for a woman to live for her work.
You sure seem encouraging.
Oh, do I? Well, if it does go south, then, well, you know.
Whoa, before you say anything more.
When that time comes, you should date me.
We're done now. She looks positively sick in the face. You're taking this joke too far.
Who said anything about a joke?
But I do have to think about things. It's only going to get busier at work.
Well, don't push yourself. This is a private matter. We don't know what we're talking about. But if anything comes up, I'm always here for you.
Thank you, Mahiro.
Mahiro, you're too kind. Mr. Hyoga's going to snatch away something good.
Same goes for you too.
What are you talking about?
Oh, nothing. It's something we were talking about earlier. Let's eat up.
As he said that, he dove into the tandoori chicken before him. The lunch was excellent, though not too surprising considering Ken had chosen here. But something inside me refused to brighten up. Things are only going to get busier. I'd like to do what I can for him. Sorry, Mr. Hyoga?
Oh, there you are. Sit down.
Okay. After getting back from lunch, a friend had a message for me. Mr. Hyoga had stopped by and asked me to come to the meeting room. What could it be about?
You're the only one I called here. I have a request to ask you.
Okay, what is it?
Actually, we got a call asking for an interview with you.
An interview with me?
Yeah, they want to run a special in a financial magazine about women working on the project. I've had an interview with them before, so I know they're a reputable magazine. So, you think you want to do it? Hello, Earth to Dirili.
Let me think a minute, man. Oh, sorry. I guess I'm just stunned a little. Zoned out a bit there.
Well, it's your first time. It's normal to be a little dazed and confused. We usually let the PR team handle this, but they wanted to speak with the creators.
Are you sure it's okay if I'm the one being interviewed?
Stop being modest. We got those past sales figures because of your work.
But what should I say in the interview?
The interviewer is a professional. Just say what you feel. But if you don't want to, don't go. Though, to be honest, I do want you to take the interview.
Because it'll be good publicity for the upcoming project?
Well, that and... I want to read your interview. I'm your partner, sure, but before that, I'm your #1 fan.
Aww.
I genuinely want to read how you're getting involved and handling work.
Mr. Hyoga.
Relax, you'll do great. Have faith in yourself. Go and take the interview.
Okay, I'll do it. I'll do the interview.
Good. I'll call them and tell them you'll do it. It'll be the day after tomorrow.
The day after tomorrow? That's so soon.
When you're asking about how the new project is going, they want you to plug the product. That's what kind of interview they're looking for, apparently.
Okay, I think I can do that.
Good. I'll mail you the details later.
Right. I gave a quick bow, and he smiled as I slid out the door. Me? An interview? It was sudden, sure, but I felt like I was being appreciated for my work. I was thrilled. I've got to do my best. I had to do my best, not just at work or in the interview, but in my love life too. I have to do all that I can in order to make sure everything's perfect. Filled with a newfound fire, I returned to my desk. Several weeks passed, and things got busier than I had ever expected. When my interview got published, I was flooded with requests from other magazines. Mr. Hyoga said he could manage things so I could focus on my work. Okay, I'm heading out now. Oh, okay. See you tomorrow. Are you okay? You're not looking that well today. Really? I'm fine. I think it's because it's dark in here. Well, if you say so, just try not to work too hard, okay? Don't worry. See you tomorrow. I looked around and found that I was the last one still here. So late already. Guess I should go get dinner, but before that, I opened my email and typed a quick message to Mr. Hyoga. Good work today. Did you leave already? Hope you're doing okay. Planning for the new product has gone underway, so we haven't been able to meet much at all. We mail about once a day, and I secretly bring him sweets. Aww. I feel like I'm in high school again, but I suppose that's better than nothing. Okay, finished. After I sent the mail, I went straight back to the order forms. Oh, that's right. I was going to eat. Maybe I should just head home and cook something. But since I'm here anyway, I'd rather just stay focused and tidy things up a bit.
Excuse me, is Dirili here yet?
No, not yet.
Oh, okay. I suppose she wouldn't be. It's kinda early.
Good morning.
Oh, Dirili.
Oh, Ken, morning. You're here awfully early. What brings you by?
Oh, I was just in the area for a location shoot and thought I'd stop by.
Oh yeah, I remember you mentioned that TV show location shoots start early.
Have you been coming into work this early recently?
Yeah, I have actually. I usually get here about 7 or so.
And what time did you leave the office yesterday?
I don't really remember. Just before the last train, I guess.
Just before? Are you okay, Dirili? You don't look that well. You look pretty pale.
Really? I think it's just today, probably.
Is the new project really in such a bad state?
Well, we've been having some issues with the manufacturer about the delivery schedule. But it's totally fine. I'll figure it out.
Dirili.
Oh, I'm sorry, Ken, but I actually have some things I need to do. You go home and rest.
Oh, but wait. Dirili, are you really alright?
Did I just pass out? There weren't many others in the office that morning. Mr. Hyoga, anyone here? Coming in. As I neared his desk, I reached into my bag and pulled out a wrapped box. I made my specialty for him today. Hope he likes it. I placed the box on his desk, and I turned around to leave. And then I saw him.
What are you doing?
Ah! When I turned around, Mr. Hyoga was standing in the doorway. You scared me. Good morning, Mr. Hyoga. You're here awfully early.
Well, recently my girlfriend's been leaving me presents and then disappearing without a word. So, I thought I'd come early and catch her in the act.
Mr. Hyoga.
Well, what is it this time?
Oh, cherry cookies. They're kind of my specialty. That sounds really good, actually. I want some cherry cookies.
So, all of those cookies really were homemade?
Yeah. For some reason, his voice sounded stern, rough, angry almost. Mr. Hyoga?
I heard a rumor. You leave late and come in early. Where do you find the time to make these?
Huh? Well, I don't really have the time.
Damn it. Don't waste your time on these cookies. You should be resting instead of baking.
Mr. Hyoga? His voice was cold and unfriendly. I felt myself grow timid. I just wanted to make him happy, and I'd used what little time I had to make them for him. I just wanted to do something nice for him. But he looks so mad right now. Did I do something wrong?
You should be asking yourself that.
I had no idea what was happening. Did he hate cookies or something? All I wanted to do was be a good girlfriend to him. I had no idea what he was talking about, and I was almost scared. My eyes began to blur. What the?
Dirili.
I'm so sorry. My voice shook in my throat, and I saw the world tilt around me.
Dirili.
I really did pass out at the time, didn't I? As his voice echoed in my head, my world went pitch black. Why did you look so sad, Mr. Hyoga? In my unconscious state, the only thing I could think about was why I had made him so upset. Huh? I opened my eyes and found myself surrounded by an unfamiliar sight. Where am I? Wanting to get a bearing of my situation, I tried to get up, but I couldn't move my body. My mind swirled, and my throat felt tight. I felt absolutely wretched. It was like my hands and legs weren't a part of me anymore, like someone had taken over.
You awake?
Mr. Hyoga, don't tell me you took me to a hotel instead of the hospital. You should have taken me to a hospital, Mr. Hyoga, not a hotel room. Sex isn't going to cure me here. I tried to sit up, but he pushed me back down.
Don't get up.
Okay. I didn't have the strength to argue against him. I found myself lying on a curiously comfortable bed. What happened?
You passed out. I was going to take you home, but I decided not to go searching for your keys.
So, you took me to a hotel?
I figured if we were in a hotel, it'd be easier for us to call a doctor if we needed it.
Oh, Mr. Hyoga, I'm so sorry. This is all my fault. I've caused you so much trouble.
Don't apologize about that. I'm mad at you.
Yeah, I sort of figured that.
But do you know why? Why? Why did you do something as stupid as this?
Huh? What do you mean?
The cookies.
Well,
I'm not going to be mad. I just want you to tell me why you're straining yourself.
Mr. Hyoga. Hearing those words, I knew he was speaking from his heart. He meant every word. He really genuinely wanted to know why. We've just been so busy lately with work, and we haven't had the chance to really be a couple, so I wanted to be a good girlfriend.
So you decided to make me cookies?
Yeah. Huh? He had a rather vexed expression, but he suddenly pulled me into an embrace. Mr. Hyoga?
You can be such an idiot sometimes.
Mr. Hyoga, you're hurting me.
Just shut up and let me hold you.
Do you know how much I've been worrying about you? Apologize to me about that. You should be on your hands and knees asking for forgiveness.
He squeezed me tighter. You were worried about me?
Of course I was. People kept telling me how sickly you've been looking lately.
And you didn't come ask me about it?
It was starting to ruin my blood pressure.
I'm sorry.
Jeez.
He sighed heavily and let go of me. He locked eyes with me.
I know you're killing yourself working so hard. I just want to help you. Support you. You don't have to feel like you need to try so hard to be a good girlfriend, too.
But I am your girlfriend, and I just want to be helpful.
I know. You're a hard worker, but you should have really thought about that side of you. You don't have to kill yourself over this kind of stuff.
But
You don't have to. You're my girlfriend, and I'm so proud of you.
Mr. Hyoga. His words struck me, and I felt a warmth spread through my chest. I'm so sorry. I had no idea you had been so worried about me.
But, you know, I love you. It's normal to care about someone you love this much.
Mr. Hyoga. His face suddenly closed in on mine until we collided. Mr. Hyoga!
Oh God, I don't know if I can control myself any longer. I'm going to lose it.
He reached for my shirt as he said that, but I'm not well! Mr. Hyoga!
I'll be as gentle as I can, so be a good girl and let me take care of you.
The sheet seemed to swallow us up, and his hand crept ever downward. This is all just so sudden.
You just get me so excited, Dirili. Here we go. No, this'll never do. Once just isn't enough for me today.
He fell on top of me again, feeling the heat from his body. His love was all around me.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Is it night already?
Yeah. Rest a bit more, though.
Jeez, I'm collapsed from exhaustion and he made me do it twice. Alright, I'm so sorry for causing you all this trouble.
Do you, ever think about marriage?
Huh?
Well, I'm just at an age where I feel like I should be thinking about marrying someone. But I don't feel like I'm being honest when I say that.
Huh?
I just don't think I can take any more of this arrangement. I want you where I can see you.
Mr. Hyoga.
Though, to be honest, I wasn't sure if I should even say this.
Hmm?
I know you're having fun at work, and I don't want to get married and make you quit.
Well, can't we be married and we can both still work?
But then I think about being married to you. I think about how you're pushing yourself. And I feel like I shouldn't say anything. It's been on my mind a lot lately.
Mr. Hyoga. His words surprised me. He was always the adult, always the one blazing a trail. I never thought that he was the one to have worries or concerns like that. Even you worry sometimes. I never knew.
Of course I worry. I never loved someone the way I love you. There's so much I don't know.
Mr. Hyoga.
You should live life how you want to live it. I want to support that. That's all I want. As long as you're not pushing it, and I'd like you to think about the idea of being with me.
The moment you gave me that ring, I knew how I felt about you. I want to be by your side. I want to be with you.
I knew I saw something in you. You do everything I can't so easily.
He reached out to me and wrapped his arms around my shoulders. He kissed my forehead.
I want to hold you more.
You've been doing nothing but holding me. I can't believe you still want more.
Every time I think of you, it just makes me want you even more. What, you don't want me?
No, I do. I want you, Mr. Hyoga.
God, I can't take this anymore.
As he said that, he shoved me down on the bed and planted a kiss on my lips. Mr. Hyoga!
No, it's still not enough. I want more of you.
Mr. Hyoga! I love you! He froze, and a look of surprise read clearly on his face. Well, it's not like the first time I said that to you.
I love you too, Dirili.
It was a tiny whisper, but I heard it loud and clear. I sank into the sea of sheets beneath me. I wished from the bottom of my heart that this time with him could last for eternity. Aww. I don't know where we got the energy to do all that. After collapsing and being brought to the hotel room, you'd think I should need like some meals and hydration, but no. Well, I'm okay with that. It was still a nice chapter. It was a nice story. Alright, well yeah, that was too long to fit in something else, so I'm going to go ahead and make the date scenario a different video. Heading over there right now as it is 3:30. Hope to see you there on some of my other videos, and I'd be so grateful for any likes, comments, subscriptions, or shares with your friends to show some support. Thank you so much for joining me, and I wish you all health, happiness, and safety. Dirili signing out. Bye bye everybody.